As you might have seen from a few videos on our channel, I've started metal detecting. I started back in August, so just around 5 months ago, and I wanted to just share this video to share my journey really. I'm going to show you what I've bought in the way of kit, and also a brief overview of what I've actually found in 5 months. I did capture originally my first couple of outings, so I'll share those as we go along, and I hope you enjoy this little preview. The two biggest things you would need to go metal detecting is obviously one, a metal detector, and two, as I found out quite soon, somewhere to actually go. You need a permission, which is quite a challenge. So eventually I solved that. Initially I only had a couple of options. One was Crown Estate land, which is some rivers, some river banks and some beaches. Generally the beach in the UK is somewhere you can go, but that means a 4-hour drive for me. And then the nearest place, because I'm just outside of London, was actually to go out to the River Thames. So I've been doing quite a lot of mudlarking and detecting on the Thames. And then finally I found a nice little club called the Weekend Wanderers. So I've become a member of that club, and I found some great stuff with them, and I go out. Usually they have a weekly Sunday dig, so I started going out with them. My other closest place to go is the River Thames, so I got my PLA permit to go there. Biggest hang up with that now is I unfortunately drive quite an old diesel car, and now the ULEZ is everywhere in London, so if I want to go metal detecting now, it's going to cost me £12.50 just to get there. So that's a pain, but anyway, I thought I'd share my experience, so let's go. My journey started about 5 months ago, where predominantly for the children, I thought I'd buy this cheap Dr. Otech MTXR. I found it on Amazon and it was £169, and then I ordered it only to be pushed an advert the very next day on Amazon that it was £99. So I cancelled the one that I had bought and ordered this one. So it was okay, it works, but I found I was actually digging a lot of trash. Now I'd be really interested, I will do a review against my later purchase, the Equinox, because I'm not convinced whether it was the metal detector or the novice using it where I was digging a lot. I think it's better than I think it is. But anyway, it wasn't long before I purchased the Equinox 800. So overall, really pleased with this machine. You know, it's found me gold, it's found me hammered coins, old stuff. So as a novice finding that sort of stuff, I'm really happy with it. As an overall machine, brilliant. I know there's a lot of comments on Facebook saying that the quality is good and bad, and people say, oh, you're using it wrong, you're too rough. I didn't use it too rough. This broke. The foam came off, I think, the first day or so I went out. I wouldn't expect that from a piece of kit. And then this snapped up. Some say it was because the screw was too tight. I don't know. All I know is it broke. Credit to Minelab. They replaced this with next day delivery. And they sent this out, and actually the stand broke as well. And I was like, no, I want the whole cup, the whole thing. And so they sent the other piece out next day, the following day. So really good service, but I wouldn't actually expect that to break, but it's no biggie. People say, oh, don't slag off the machine, it's a brilliant machine. Yes, it is. It is a brilliant machine, and this is a flaw with it in my opinion. No big deal. What is it, 20 quid or whatever? What I went and did, bought a different alloy one. So there we go, but overall really good. So I've got my Equinox machine. Say I've got my place to go. Is that it? Let's go. Well, actually, I beg to differ. Is it just me? Because I've ended up buying a whole room full of stuff. So the video, this is the main purpose of the video, just to sort of go through, not in detail, but just things that I found that I think I need. So I've got lighting, because I often go out, especially this time of year, I need lighting on the Thames, and I don't know, I've not really gone out on fields in the dark, it's just on the Thames. As per my earlier videos, I've got 4 different pointers for digging. I started out with, I've got the, let's go over here. I started out with a really cheap, this is all that's left of it. I got a cheap Amazon little sort of digging tool, absolute rubbish, bent within the first couple of hours, I would imagine, I can't remember now. But then I went to Joan Allen, they're not too far away from me, they've been really cool, and I got this robust spade, really my main spade, and this scoop. They're 2 good bits of kit, expensive, but really good. But I found this in the last couple of digs where it's so sticky in the fields. I'm actually tempted to go with a bigger spade, so that's just a garden spade. Then we've got my clothing, so my boots, my missus' boots, because she comes for a walk now and again, if we go mudlarking. I've got my waterproofs, and then the best thing ever, I can get over here, always have a hat, keep my hair out my face, and these waders, they're sort of just thigh waders. They're fantastic, and I wear them whether I'm near the Thames or in a field. They're just, you don't have to worry about getting dirty jeans, they're just cool. Then my good old faithful bag. Then I bought 2 bags for each detector from Joan Allen again. And then I've got my a little thing for putting my sandwiches in and my drink. Then a load of gloves. These, got packets of these. They're pretty cheap, and they're obviously, I don't want to be touching any yuckiness on the Thames. Also wear those when it's like wet. These are the sort of best gloves for wet I've got. Obviously I've got so many gloves because I find these at Garrett's already got a hole in somewhere. They're good, but they're wearing quite quickly. But loads of gloves, because as soon as they get wet, they're you don't want to be wearing soggy gloves the next day. These are really cool. I don't know, Amazon Aquatech. They're sort of fully waterproof, so they're really cool. So wear these and then wear them on top. Got my fines bag, which no problem with that, really good. And then just an addition is my magnet. I'm not quite sure where you can do that, to be honest, but I just drag it around the floor sometimes, good fun. You always find something. There's always something on the floor. Okay, and then just to look at the detector that I use now, as per my earlier video, I'm using the Equinox 800 with the new Detected alloy arm and stand, and then the carbon shaft, and I've, as you can see, got a 6-inch coil on there for the Thames. I've got my 15-inch coil that I've mainly had success on beaches, and then I've got the standard. Got loads of wires and a spare battery, spare power bank, and spare headphones. And then over the back here, I've bought a harness, especially with that 15-inch coil. This little harness just hooks on the unit, and that's really saved my arm, because I had to buy an arm band to support my arm because I was getting tennis elbow. Things over the back there, these knee pads, I bought them. I give them to a gardener. I think I don't use them. Once I've got my boots on, they protect my knees, so I don't use the pads. And then finally, if we go over here, I always take some cleaning stuff in cleaning for my hands, and I've got my little, I can't remember what this was, but it does me for fines, for anything of value. Cleaning bottle. I noticed people actually sell these branded. What a waste of money that must be. You know, this is just a little, any squeezy little bottle. And then there's my electrolysis kit. So if you want to know any more about any of this stuff, just ping me a comment and I'll let you know. But this essentially is a way of cleaning coins electronically. I've also done a bit of vinegar and my brush, rightly or wrongly. And then I've also bought this little pen, which is an abrasive pen. And then on top of that, I've got just my little cheap eyeglass. This was an Amazon purchase, just very cheap, but it does the job. I would go, this is a 30 and a 60 magnification. 30 is plenty, the 60 is too much. So if you ever were to look at buying one of those, I wouldn't go crazy on the magnification. And then finally, some things that I've found. So these are the main things that I've found of any interest. You'll have probably seen, or you can watch my video on finding this little quarter stater, which is obviously my best find to date, 2,000-year-old gold coin, Celtic coin. I've got a little Roman coin there, can't really make that one out. I think that was a Henry III hammered, half a hammered coin. And then that one was Mary and William. I'm not sure what this one is, but I assume it's a coin. I think it is. It could be a lead token, I'm not sure, but it looks pretty old. And then it goes on with more coins, a lot of George III's out of the Thames, a bit of Roman bangle, and a load of buttons, etc. I have got a garage now pretty loaded with the trash, bits of trash here. If anyone knows anything about this horseshoe, I'd be interested. Obviously that looks like a standard horseshoe. Well, is this just another type of horseshoe for a little horse? Or is that really old? I don't know. It's just really, really thick. And then I found a couple of old padlocks out of the Thames. And then here's some more bits and bobs. And this is just a selection of my money that I found. You know, I found bullets and bits and bobs. But I have found, is that a pound? Yeah. I've found tons of coins, sort of probably, I don't know, I say tons, probably in 5 months, I've probably found, I don't know, £60 I would have thought. They're not here because I've spent them or they've gone somewhere. But all the coins from beaches and predominantly beaches is where I've found modern money. So that's a quick run through of my new hobby. Really enjoying it. Like I say, in 2022, I now want to go out as much as I can and find some more of that gold. So I thought I'd just do this video to show that it's not just about getting a metal detector, or is it? Am I the only one with all this stuff? I doubt it very much. So I'd be interested to hear if everyone else goes and gets all this stuff, or is there anyone out there that's just got their metal detector and their permission? Let me know in the comments. Well, thanks for watching. Happy New Year.